Hello everybody, this is Mr. Storm, and in this video I'm going to just very quickly show you the example that I made for this project and kind of give you some tips on how to make yours look somewhat like mine. So first of all, here's the website. It's about me. You can make yours about anything you want, any one specific subject. I'm making mine about myself because, I like myself. So this website is built so that all the content is in the middle of the page. Now you might be wondering how to set this up. I will show you in just a minute. But all the content's in the middle of the page. I have my header up here. And then I have an older picture of myself, my bio. The way this is set up is using that column class that we created in our template. This is a column quarter. This is a column 3/4. Then I have a column full with an H2 inside of it. So this right here by itself is its own div. And then I have two separate divs that are column halves with lists inside of them. So unordered lists. Then I have another column half, or a column full, sorry, and two more column halves, one with an ordered list with all the shows that I've been in, and then a picture of myself as the burglar coming through the window and Noises Off. And then down here I have another picture of my cast from Noises Off. This is a full. Then I have books I've written. This is a full as well. And then I have 4 quarters down here. So each quarter, so this first one is a link to my Amazon page so that you can go buy my book. Ooh, I got a 4.2 rating. Someone didn't like it very much. Someone gave me a 3-star. Oh, anyway. So that's an image, but it's also a link, so you can click it. There's a written description of my book here in another quarter. In the 3rd quarter, I have a picture of the sequel. And then in the 4th quarter, I have a written description of that book. And then at the bottom, I have a footer that is another full with a copyright notice in the bottom. So that's what this website is. Now, this website is built so that whenever we shrink the screen, oh, hold on. We don't want that yet. I want to show you examples. There we go. So let me bring the screen. Let me shrink it down just a little bit. All right. So when we shrink the screen, it's going to give us this nice tiled view where basically everything stacks on top of each other. We went over that concept in the template lesson last time, but we're still using that same concept here, okay? So that means your website's gonna look nice on a phone as well as on a computer screen. So let's talk about how I pulled this off. First, let's talk about how I made it so that whenever the screen is bigger, you actually get some content, or you don't have any content on the sides, but this doesn't stretch too far to make it look weird, okay? So the way I did that was I created a new class called Site. And this site has two CSS properties that we're assigning to it: max width, which is 800 pixels, and margin auto. So max width is going to basically set the width of everything inside of this container to 800 pixels if the screen is more than 800 pixels. If it's less than 800 pixels, then these items will shrink to fit onto the screen. So anything above 800, it's going to stay 800, and then the rest is just going to be blank space. Anything under 800, it's going to shrink to match. And then margin auto means we're going to center align all of those objects in the middle of the screen. They're going to stay in the middle of the screen, okay? And then I've applied this site class to a div that is wrapping around everything else on my page. It's literally the first thing inside the body is this div with the class site attached to it, and it's wrapping around everything else on my page, okay? That means everything on the page is going to have a maximum width of 800 pixels, and it's going to be center aligned inside the page. Okay, perfect. So the rest of this is all basically simple. It's the same thing that it's the same stuff we've been going over. We're just adding content to the template that we built. So this project would be 100% on the assignment. It does everything I'm asking for. It includes everything I'm asking for. It looks nice. Notice that I used a nice monochromatic color scheme. I've also modified the fonts of my objects as well. So the body has an Arial font. So everything on the body has an Arial font, and I've overridden the font for the header to give us this nice Georgia font for the header. All the images look nice. They all fit perfectly. The colors look great. And I'm using color to kind of break up the sections here so that it's a little bit easier to see the difference between the sections. But yeah, follow this example. You can build your website about anything you want. You don't have to make yours about you. I like myself, so I made mine about me. Yours can be about anything that you're interested in. And yeah, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with.